Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about your Darakaraka or 7th Lord placed in the Nakshatra of Anuradha. But before we get started, please subscribe my channel and follow me on Instagram if you want to take my personal consultations. So you can email me as well as you can check the link below, okay? So without wasting time, let's restart this video. So Anuradha Nakshatra is the 17th nakshatra of this nakshatra belt. It is highly devotional nakshatra. Anuradha means following a Radha or another Radha. This nakshatra represents the love of Lord Krishna and Radharani. Okay, their love was highly devotional. Their love was not based upon the looks. The love was not based upon the money or wealth, or the love was not material. Okay, that's why the love of this nakshatra is pure and it is from heart. It doesn't involve any kind of material pleasures or anything that is material. So this nakshatra is a very much devotional nakshatra that means having true love in their lives. If you have Darakaraka here or 7th Lord here, it shows that you are too much dedicated or you will be too much dedicated to your partner, to your spouse, and you will never want to cheat your partner or play with your partner, okay? Marriage is a devotion for you. Here you will act as Radha, where you will be devoted to your partner. And your partner, you will also get a partner who is devoted to you and loves you, and the marriage is based on duty. The lord of this nakshatra is Saturn. Saturn doesn't want that illusions of this world. Saturn is a real planet. Saturn is a planet that shows us the reality. Okay, Rahu is illusion, living in something that doesn't exist. But Saturn is a planet that is about reality. Okay, practicality. Just like when we dream, that is Rahu. And when we become practical, when we start to work for our dreams, that is Saturn. Saturn says that stop dreaming and work to achieve what you want. Okay, that's why these people are not towards the show-off kind of love. Okay, nowadays dating and having a partner is about fulfilling each other's material needs, sexual needs, or hanging out together, going for movies, restaurants, partying, celebrating Valentine's Day and all. This nakshatra is not about all that things. This nakshatra is about commitment and duty. That's why you will always desire kind of partner or kind of relationships where you both love each other truly without seeing each other's status, and you both are highly dedicated towards each other. You want a partner who would love you without thinking about what you have or your beauty. Okay, and because you have Darakaraka here, you will get your spouse as well. This kind of spouse you will get. Your spouse will be a highly simple person, someone who believes in simplicity, and someone who is not a show-off kind of person because it's ruled by Saturn. The deity of this nakshatra is Mitra. Mitra in Hindi or Sanskrit we can say is Lord Mitra, so a friendship basically. And the meaning of this nakshatra is to become friends with everyone in this world. So that's why your spouse will be very much into friendships, will be highly social, and will have a lot of friends. He or she will make friends easily and will have a very cheerful and charming kind of behavior. These people are able to understand others' pain. Okay, especially if you have moon here, you will get a spouse who is very much able to understand someone else's pain. Okay, but one thing you will definitely notice that your spouse has a lot of friends or makes friends really easily. Okay, one more thing, this nakshatra has a symbol lotus. So lotus, we say that it grows in a muddy water or dirty water. Okay, and that's why it symbolizes that you may have to go through some ups and downs in relationships before you get your right partner. The essence of relationships will come later in lives. Okay, and I'm not saying maybe it can be in your 20s or your 30s, but it will come later in your lives because Saturn is also planet of delay. So I'm sure that if your relationship is not right or anything in your relationship is not good right now, later in life it will be definitely good, and you will also get your true love. Here you have the desire to get it to your true love. True love is not of this world. True love is beyond this world. So you always desire that kind of love. You always desire having that Radha and Krishna's love. It also shows that having your Darakaraka or seventh lord here also shows that you have a past life karmic connection with your spouse. Okay, depending upon where it's placed, it shows that in your past life you were not serious or you had somewhere kind of like being rude to your spouse or have done something wrong to your spouse in your past lives, and in this life because of the regret you are going to serve your spouse. This nakshatra also tells about service. So you will serve your spouse. If it's in sixth house, then this thing is very sure that you are going to serve your spouse. Okay, if it's in 11th house, then your spouse will bring wealth. If it's in third house, then sudden transformations can come in your lives after marriage. But one thing is that serving each other. Okay, as it's your Darakaraka, your seventh house, you will definitely serve your spouse. Okay, so because of your past life karmic debt, and when you serve your spouse without complaining, when you do it, later you will find that you will pay off that karmic debt and you will be released of that karmic debt that you have carried from your past lives, especially if it's retrograde. If Jupiter is your Darakaraka, it's retrograde in this nakshatra, then it really becomes highly prominent that you have to pay off some past life karmic debt to your spouse, and that debt is very much something that would have really burdened you. So that's why this is the thing what you need to say here. It also shows that you may marry someone who is from other country or someone who doesn't belong to your culture, especially if it's with your 12th lord or you're connected anywhere with Rahu or with 12th lord in the Vamsha chart or in birth chart, then you may marry someone who may be of another country, not of your country. Okay, so this is the thing what it shows. Your spouse will also be highly determined as it has also the qualities of tamas. That's why anger and kind of jealousy, possessive behavior, will not like to see with somebody else. They are very friendly and they love to be friends with everyone. But if someone would cheat them or would lie to them or break their heart, they will not forgive that person. Even whole life, they will not forgive that person. So because it's Saturn also, that's why this is the thing. If one time, and it's a Scorpio sign as well, so traits of Scorpio, Saturn will also be there. So if someone hurts them one time, they will not forgive that person. If you have Sun here, it shows that your spouse may love traveling, may love ornaments, and will love to be friends with people of higher authority or with people who have status, someone who is really established in their career. They will love to be friends with them, and in their friend circle they can be a leader, or will that people would like to hear your spouse. But it also shows that your spouse will be highly educated or will be into government or police kind of service, but in bank as well it can be. But it shows authoritative kind of spouse. Anger issues will be there, and it's a good spouse basically. Someone who is established in his or her career basically. Now moon here shows that you will get an emotional spouse, good looking spouse. Moon is not debilitated in Anuradha Nakshatra, it is only debilitated in Vishakha Nakshatra till 3 degrees, and after that it's not debilitated. Someone who is highly mysterious, someone who can hide his or her feelings very easily, someone who gets emotionally connected very easily. But one thing is that if one time they would decide anything, they would not change it. Emotional ups and downs can come in your lives. These people like to serve others and can become very good counselors, or can go in occult or Reiki or any kind of counseling or yoga, where spiritual part of this nakshatra comes alive when moon is placed here. But someone who is really mysterious, okay? Now if you have Venus here, it shows that you will get a spouse who is good looking, who is charming, who is introvert, but it shows that your spouse will bring a lot of wealth in your life, and wealth may come to you after marriage. And it's your past life karma, because in your past life you may have done something good to your spouse. So that's when in this life your spouse is going to bring something for you, love and material happiness, money, luxuries, whatever Venus denotes. So it's a good placement here, but you may have to face some ups and downs in your relationships before getting your right partner, but you will always get benefited from your partner, okay? Now if you have Mercury here, then Mercury shows someone who is good at hiding secrets, or someone who is good at finding secrets. I will want to have a secret relationship, someone who can be a good counselor, someone who can become a good arbitrator, someone who is really a good counselor, someone who is really good at communication, a youthful kind of person, but you will have a karmic debt to them. And it also shows that they speak when it's required, like not speaking unnecessarily, and their words are always to the point. It also shows someone who is really devoted to you, because it's a Mercury, and Mercury really adapts to qualities of the planet or where it's placed, but it also shows someone who is possessive. If you have Mars here, Mars shows that your spouse will love to fight against the old traditions or the old customs that may have been provided to you by your society. Your spouse will want to fight against all that. Can be a very good friend and always is ready to do anything to be in the relationships. Mars here is really sattvic, because it's an own sign where it's well placed. It helps the native to go in the higher state of that spirituality. Here the anger of Mars is suppressed because of effect of Saturn, and they only take actions when it's required. So Mars is really good here, but Mars here can become possessive and jealous. Okay, because now it's also coming in the effect of Saturn. When Saturn and Mars combine, it makes the native highly determined to achieve whatever they want. So you can do anything to be with your partner, with the one whom you love, and you are constantly searching for your right partner, okay? It also somewhere makes a native Manglik because it's eighth house, so somewhere marital issues may come in your lives. If it is Jupiter, then Jupiter here is really good. It gives you wise paths. Someone who is wise, who is intelligent, well behaved, someone who is like a guru or really has respect in his friend circle, someone who helps the people and really having helpful nature, okay, someone who loves to help poor people or someone who is in need. Okay, so Jupiter in Anuradha Nakshatra is good, and these people will not think before taking any kind of risk. Females, if have Jupiter here, it gives highly devoted husband who is simple and really someone who can become the right husband as you want it. Someone who is very much devoted to you. If you have Saturn here, then Saturn shows that the spark and the stability and that kind of affection in the relationships might come later in your lives, okay? And even the success that you might achieve by your partner may come later in your lives. And because it's a karmic debt that you have to pay off to your partner, that you have accumulated in your past lives. It shows that in your past life, you and your spouse were not having a cordial relationship. You and your partner had to fight a lot. No matter whatever the relationship was, no matter you were each other's lovers, but there was a kind of that fight or argument between you and your partner in your past life. So Saturn here wants to teach you that you need to be cordial or have true love, or wants to show you that what is the meaning of true love. So slowly you are going to learn that love is not about material pleasures. Love is about having that true love, having that devotion, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.